despite all of the things that are out here that don't want us to win. So let's talk about this, because whether you know it or not, when you are born, that is when you enter the money game. When you're born, you have no choice. You come out of your mother's womb, you are in it. And there are situations and powers that be that don't necessarily want you to win at this game that you are playing, that you've been playing since the date of your birth. But I want to tell you all here today that it is your decision that determines whether or not you win. And it is totally up to you, because even though people may be against you winning, you have the power to say, guess what? I'm a winner. I'm a champion. I'm going to step up and win at this money game. So all games have rules, right? So remember when we were little and we learned to play I Declare War. You learned to play fish. You learned to go fish. You learned to play Uno, right? So all of these games have what? They all have rules. And every time you sat down to play, you played to what? Win. You wanted to win. You learned the rules and you played to win. Well, unfortunately, when it comes to our money, there's no formal education, the things that we learn when we go to school, that teaches us how to win, right? So the formal education teaches us how to make a living, but it doesn't teach us the rules of the money game. So it is companies like MWR. It is situations that we put ourselves into in an informal education, the things that we don't learn in school, that help us to win at this game that we are playing from the day that we are born. So why are we here today? This is an important conversation, and it is getting more and more important with what is going on right now with the coronavirus and all the talk and all of the layoffs. This money conversation was important before, but has never been more important than now. So why are we here? We're here today, guys, to talk about money. Whose money? You're not talking about my money. I'm not talking about your money. I want you to take it personal. I want you to take it personal, point to yourself and say, we're here today to talk about my money. So you're going to say your money, okay? So the numbers that I want you all to remember is 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. What do I mean by that? So when you enter this game, when you're born, there are 4 financial challenges that are against us. When we enter the game, immediately, the powers that be put 4 financial challenges. The challenge would be what? It would be an obstacle. So immediately in this game, they put up obstacles so that we don't win. But these obstacles can be remedied by 3 solutions. So an obstacle, a challenge is meant to be overcome, right? So there are solutions to overcome these financial challenges. Now, when we overcome the financial challenges, the solutions help us to reach 2 objectives. So an objective will be a goal, right? It will be a target, something that you're aiming for. So there are 2 goals that we're going to accomplish, and there's 1 company that is handling all of this. So let's talk a little bit more about these challenges. So write this down. Here are the 4 challenges. So you're born. You grow up, right? So you do life. Your parents raise you right. You get out into the marketplace, and bam, what hits you? First time you start earning money, the first challenge that they set up against you is taxes. That's there to take your money. The second challenge that they set up there in this game would be credit and debt. That's there to take your money. The third challenge that's a part of this money game would be big business. And the 4th challenge that is automatically set up is inflation. There's nothing that you can do about these challenges. They're part of the game. These are 4 financial challenges that everybody has to experience. So now, as I said before, we've all been conditioned to do things. Your mother said, hey, guys, go to school, study hard, get a good education so you can get a good what? A good job. Now, we know the acronym for that. Jerked out of bed, being on the journey of the broke. So we can get a good job, and then what? So we do what our mother says. We go to school. We do fairly good. We get a good job, what they call is a good job, and then what? So here comes the money game. The first thing they do, you meet your dear old Uncle Sam as a part of this game, right? So remember in a Monopoly, when you had to give out a certain amount of 20s, a certain amount of hundreds, a certain amount of tens and ones. So you start this game, you get this job, and you got your money. But as soon as you got your money, they said, oh, wait a minute, I'm going to get a third of that back from you immediately. If you got a W-2 job, you're doing a 9-to-5 thing, you don't have any say-so because your dear old Uncle Sam, he takes what is his part. That's what he's claiming. You work hard, but he takes his 1/3 and leaves you with what is left. So you have taxes as a challenge: federal tax, state tax, local tax, property, capital gains, all kinds of taxes here to take your money. But it doesn't stop there in this game, because this next challenge of credit and debt. So they take the taxes, bam, right? 1/3 of your money just gone. You have no say so. So then you got to make up the difference. Well, dang, I only have 2/3 of my money left. I don't have it all, even though I worked for it all. So now I've got to go out here and get credit cards and get loans. And if I want to have a home and a car, I got to get a mortgage. I got student loans. And that takes up another 1/3 of your income. So I want you to understand what's going on here. The powers that be have set this up. Taxes taking 1/3. Credit and debt system, the banks, taking another third. And so then you've got 1/3 left. Now, what do you got to do with that 1/3? You got to eat. You have to take care of your kids. You got to buy groceries. You got to buy gas. You got to pay your insurance. You want to go out. You want to vacation a little bit. And so now you have the remaining 1/3 to cover your living expenses. And most of that goes to big business. So big business is there. Let me tell you guys, big business, their job is to keep you in the consumer mode and to get all your money. And one of the ways they've been doing this very strategically is by setting up all these holidays. And haven't you noticed how they started putting out the Christmas stuff in October, right? That's how they do. They promote these holidays to us earlier and earlier. It's all part of this grand scheme. And every month. So we got Halloween in October, and we have Thanksgiving in November. Then now they got the Brown Thursday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I mean, they have all of these holidays every single month set up to get our money. Mother's Day, Father's Day, spring break. As you go throughout the year, every month there's something, and we feel obligated to spend our money on these somethings that big business is promoting to us. So they're very strategically working in this game to take our money. So if you're taking notes, 1/3 to taxes, 1/3 to banks, and big business wants the other third, right? So that's just about all your money. And so now that your money is gone, how are you going to save? How are you going to invest for retirement? I mean, the only thing that's going to show up down the road when we get there is what we send ahead. And then you still got to try to do all of that while beating inflation. So prices are going up. Typically on your job, your money's not going up fast enough to keep up with the prices of goods and services. So now in this game, here's the result. Because most people don't know the rules and how to play it. So as all of these financial challenges are coming against you, at the end, here's what happens to most people. So in this game, most people, 78% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. They're living paycheck really to Monday. They get their money on Friday. By Monday, paying the bills and whatever, most times is gone. So people are living paycheck to paycheck. 70% of people are paying too much in taxes. So Uncle Sam is getting people's money more than they need to give them. And he gives you back your refund, right? We'll talk about that later at the end of the year. But 70% are paying too much in taxes. That refund is just an overpayment, but most people don't know that. Then this whole scenario leaves 80% of us with credit challenges. Because remember, they're taking our money and we're trying to make up the difference with the credit cards. And then most times that doesn't go right. So most people have credit challenges. And then 90% of Americans are buried in debt. And when I say these statistics to you, I really want you to get mad. I want you to think about it and like, wait a minute, you know what? This is happening. So most people are losing at this money game. And I want you to take this personally and say, okay, I see, maybe I'm in one of these categories. Maybe I'm in all of these categories. I've got to figure out what I got to do to win, because right now I'm losing. But here's the great thing. It doesn't matter what has happened in the past, because we can always switch the result that's happening. And that's what you being here today is about. So with this scenario, this leaves 70% of Americans with less than $5,000 saved at the age of 65. Now let's fast forward to 65, or maybe you're already there. If you had $5,000 accumulated, how long would that last? Like maybe a month, right? And so what do you have to do? If all you have is $5,000, can you stop working? Of course not. No, do you want that to be your destiny? Do you want to have to keep working when that time comes? Hopefully you've always said, hey, when retirement comes, I want to be able to live the lifestyle that I want to live. And so now let's talk about how we can shift this income back to us. We have all of these things shifting our money away from us. Let's talk about how we can shift this back. So we're going to have a conversation about income shifting. So what we want to do today is to show you how to get your money back, shift that income back to you. And I would think that, wait a minute, if all of these systems that's a part of our society is working to shift my money away from me, I should be working really hard to reclaim what's mine, to shift this money back to me. And so MWR gives the 3 solutions, or what it takes to make this happen. So the first way that your money is going to be shifted back to you is through cash flow management. Guys, we've got to get a hold of this cash flow thing. And see, I love MWR Financial's program, because it's not about me knowing this information. It's about me learning the information, but then having experts to make it real. See, the name of the company is MWR Financial, Make Wealth Real. This is about having the experts in our life to make wealth real and show us how to get this done. So the first solution is cash flow management. It's not in what we earn, it's in what we keep. It's about that discretionary income. After we paid our bills, how much do we have left? We got to increase that cash flow, right? To keep more of our money. So you want to increase your cash flow. Then let's talk about business income. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, that all income is not created equal. The worst way of earning money is exchanging time for dollars. Now, in the beginning, for most people, that gives you your foundation. That's all that you typically know. But then when you know better, you can start doing better, and you got to get streams of business income in your life. And then let's get into that I quadrant. Y'all know about Robert Kiyosaki, right? And he talks about the quadrants going from employee to small business owner to big business owner, and then investor. You want to get into this I quadrant. So now your money is making money for you. So how do we increase our cash flow? So I remember when I was young, I used to always hear my father talk about the concept of wealthy people working to minimize taxation and beat inflation. I can't even remember like why he would be saying that to me or around me, but he was always talking about financial principles. And so I want you to understand, if you want to win at the money game, you got to do what the wealthy do. Now, most times they're not telling you. Most times that the secrets that the wealthy use to make money, they've been hidden from us. So now MWR Financial is laying it all out and saying, hey, this is what the wealthy do. They minimize taxes. They pay lots of money to get tax strategists to show them how to minimize their taxes. And that what only do they minimize taxes is shift your income back, but also you need to minimize debt. Debt is one of the biggest hindrances to our wealth. When we can get out of debt, we have more of our money back. That's cash flow management. And then we need to minimize expenses. We can't always be on the consumer side, guys. We got to learn how to do those things. And so as these experts are showing us that's shifting your good, hard-earned money back to you. Now let's go over to business income. Now, when you are a W-2 employee, and we thank God for jobs, but you work your 40 hours, you get that check, and then you look like, what is FICA? I remember my kids asked me that, like, wait a minute, they had calculated. I remember when my kids first started working, they had calculated how much money they were going to get on their check. Well, it was a lot lower. The check was a lot less than what they had thought. They're like, wait a minute, what's this? FICA and state taxes and, Medicare, whatever, all these things coming out. And I'm like, yeah, that's the reality of it. When you work a job, you have very little say-so on how much is taken. Uncle Sam takes his part and leaves you the crumbs of what's left. That is not income that you own and that you control. It's one of the worst ways of earning money. So you got to get business income. Business income is so powerful. You have the control because now you understand the business of America is business. And when you are a business owner earning business income, now you could have some say-so. You get to make your money, spend your money first, and then pay taxes on what's left. That's a much better scenario. And in business income, you can earn unlimited residual income. You got residual bills, don't you? You pay your cable bill every month. You pay your cell phone bill every month. You pay your gas and electric. That's residual. They come month after month after month. So why wouldn't you get into some form of business where you have residual income? Because right now you're giving residual income to the cable company. You're giving residual income to AT&T and Verizon and T-Mobile. You get on that business income side. And then leveraged income. So me and one of my business partners were talking about this today, leverage income. Leverage income, guys, is so powerful. You don't always want to be earning money just on your own efforts. One day you want to just stop, right? And be able to have the money to still come in. Most people can't even identify with that because they're so conditioned to all of their money being tied to their work and their efforts. But there is a lane that we're showing you to get in where you can now make money from the efforts of other people, like the people who are on the golf courses in the mornings, having fun, swinging those clubs, and you in the car feeling salty because, wait a minute, how do they get to be there? And I'm in this rat race. It's because they have positioned themselves with leverage income. And then the third solution that you need to make this happen, this income shifted back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to get your money working for you. That's that I quadrant that Robert Kiyosaki was talking about. You got to get your money making money. So now it's even more powerful. Now we're talking about the eighth wonder of the world. Do you know what that is? That's the magic of compound interest. You got to get that working for you. If you don't know what the rule of 72 is, man, you need to look it up. They need to teach it in school, but they don't. If you want to know how long it takes for your money to double, take the rate of return that you're getting, divide it into the number 72. And that tells you how long it takes for your money to double. This is a financial principle that should be taught to our children, but it's not. And so now, if you could get 1% in the bank, which we know that right now you're getting a percentage of 1%. And let me tell you, in America, we will see negative returns in our bank accounts. That's terrible, but it's already happening in Europe. This is the for real, right? This is the money game. And so what you want to do, you want to make sure that you understand, wait a minute, how can I get higher returns that are safe? So now I can potentially get double-digit returns that most people don't know about. So we're going to show you all of these things right here, these 3 solutions that will shift your income back to you. So in this cash flow management piece, when you are a W-2 employee, do you know you can be taxed up to 37%? Now, I was just having a conversation with my father and this other gentleman, and they were saying, hey, well, back in the 70s, I think it was, people were taxed way more than that. So it's gotten better, but still, it's not in what you earn, it's in what you keep. Why pay more in taxes when you don't have to? So as a W-2 employee, remember, you're getting wages. And what did Jim Rohn say? Profits are better than what? Profits are better than wages. So you want to have a job to help you to stay in business and get your foundation, but then you got to come over here to the business income side, guys, because with the business income side, I don't know how that popped on my screen or how to get it away, but I don't want to press anything to make it play. So when you get to the business income side, here you are being taxed at between 0 and only 23%. And we say, wow, how did Amazon make all of those billions and billions and billions of dollars and pay 0 taxes? They focus on all of the tax deductions that are due to businesses. So now, again, the business gets to work. They get to spend their money first and then be taxed on what's left. And when you have experts, you don't have to figure this out. MWR gives you the experts to show you how to win in this game of business income so that you can be taxed less. Then let's move over to the investment income. So what happens there? Again, what about if there were a way for your money to be making you money and you actually get that money out tax-free, not tax deferred, right? We're talking about be able to earn your profits from investments and get that money out tax-free. Your money making money, and here, this is where you're taxed the least. This is where that time freedom and financial freedom comes in. And how about us stepping up? And when we say those words, time freedom and financial freedom, it's just not something that we say, but we put this to action so we can live our life on our own terms and experience this time freedom. Don't it feel good to be able to do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it? And money or the lack of money is not an issue. That's what I'm talking about. And this is what I want you all to know today. I want you to know that if you have been tolerating lack in your life, if you have been tolerating financial struggle, those conditions are not something that you were meant to just endure. See, there's a reason that you're hearing this information today. You've attracted this into your life because it's time for a change. I know you're saying it's time for a change. And whether you got $2 in your pocket or $2 million in your pocket, when you get these experts and when you take advantage of this information, it's about doing better. It's about going higher. It's about leaving behind lack, limitation, and struggle, and going on to a newness of life. That's what I'm talking about. Getting into the money flow. The pastor used to say, get out of the spout where the money pours out. I like the sound of that. So now let's talk about the 2 objectives that everyone works for. So remember, we said an objective is a goal. So when you start applying what we just talked about, cash flow management, business income, investment income, well, there's 2 lifestyles that we're working for. There's a certain lifestyle that you want for yourself now, your current lifestyle. And that's based on your labor, your work. But then there's a future lifestyle, right? Life ain't going to stop. This thing going to keep going. The whole world isn't going to die from the coronavirus. And so the future lifestyle for you down the road is going to be there. So there's a way that you want to live 5 years from now, right? There's a way that you want to live 10 years from now. And hopefully is not in struggle. So it takes what you're hearing today to apply to your life now so that you can benefit, your future self can benefit. And so we have those 2 objectives, and we have one company that does all of this, that's providing everything that you need to shift and grow your income. And so in this movement that we have, we want you to join in on this. This is called the Make Wealth Real movement. See, let me tell you what a lot of people are doing. A lot of people are making wealth fake. Like they talk about it, right? Pseudo entrepreneurs, pseudo wannabe people of prosperity, but they talk and talk and talk. And they never step up and really make the actions to make wealth real. Well, we're starting this movement, the Make Wealth Real movement, and you can join in on this movement today so that you can leave a legacy. You know, the Bible, and I'm sure you talked about it, leaving an inheritance to your children's children. Most people leave bills. Some communities leave wills. Most people leave bills. But when you get this information, it's going to give you everything that you need to overcome these challenges. Everything you need to overcome what the tax system is trying to do to you very successfully. With the credit system and the bank system and the educational systems who don't teach us or our kids jack, what they're trying to do to you so you can live the current life and the future life that you want. And I love being connected to an organization with clarity, meaning they have clear goals, right? They have a clear vision. The Bible says without a vision, what happens to the people? The people perish. But when your vision is clear and your objective is strong and your heart is in the right place and you want to help people, man, what can't we do together? We're going to do some great things, y'all. I'm excited about you joining in on this movement. We're going to help so many people. So first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to eliminate $50 billion in consumer debt. So you see, debt is one of the biggest hindrances to our wealth. And when we love our families more than we do Credit One and more than we do Capital One, and we see debt as our enemy, and we eliminate that debt collectively, we're going to eliminate $50 billion in consumer debt. And then we're going to teach those people how to turn their debts into wealth. Now, through the business income side, we're going to create 10,000 millionaires. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person, I already know in my mindset, I'm worthy, I'm deserving, it's my destiny. $1 million a year is $83,333 a month. I didn't figure that thing out, right? So you need to make at least that per month if you're talking on the business income side. And we're going to show you how, without even the business side, just an investment side, how you can get there. But if your mindset's not there yet and you don't really see yourself making $1 million, don't worry about it. How about 6 figures? Let's go ahead and let you be one of those 150,000 six-figure earners that this company is creating. How about that? I'm sure you're not going to snooze at $8,333 a month in extra income. And see what we're going to do when we show you how to minimize taxes and invest the difference. We show you how to pay off your debt in one half to 1/3 of the time and invest that money. And when we show you how to get in that I quadrant, now we're going to generate $100 billion in investment income. Man, is that good? Is that great? I don't know about you. Every day I wake up excited. I'm excited about these goals. And I'm excited to help other people, but I'm also excited to help my family. You see, I'm a mom of 5, a grandmother of 4. And there's a legacy that I want to leave to the future generations. So there's a lifestyle I want to live now. And I want to be able to set up things and funds for my kids and be able to help them with their down payments on their homes and all of us to travel together and all that kind of thing. So my mind is focused on these principles for the current lifestyle. But then it's also focused on the financial literacy, because I'm not going to just pass down money. But what good is passing down money if the person you're leaving it for doesn't have the education to know what to do with it and make it more? So I'm getting the education from these experts and I'm going to pass down the knowledge. So now I can be that good woman, leave an inheritance to my children's children, knowing that money will perpetuate because they know what to do with it. So all of what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is made possible because of one small financial membership. You see, if we had to itemize out everything that I've talked about today and go to independent experts, you couldn't even afford what the cost would be. I mean, when you're talking about experts to help you in taxes, they're going to charge you at least $250 an hour. Most people don't have money for that. But what if there were a way to get all of the value of these experts in a very small financial membership? This is how this is made possible. And how is the business ownership side and the business income side made possible? That's made possible from the opportunity. So I want you to understand you're going to have two different facets to choose from here. One, you may say, I just want that financial membership. I'm not really an entrepreneur, not trying to really look at the business side yet. That's fine. just deal with the membership alone. The membership alone is going to put more money in your pocket and going to put you in that investment income category. But man, if you really see the vision, you're going to be like, well, wait a minute. Multiple streams of income, business income. I get to make my money first, then pay taxes on what's left. Oh, I like that. And we're going to tell you how this income expansion model through the business opportunity is going to have you making more money than you've ever made. So let's talk about this financial membership, because what it's going to help you to do is to succeed like a financial expert without you having to become one. So you can just say, people going to say, oh, how you know that? Oh, how'd you do that? Just say, I got people, right? They're going to give us people. And so on the cash flow management side, we have what's called Money Max. So understand everything I'm about to talk about now is underneath of this one financial membership called the Financial Edge membership. So it is not me teaching you, because I'm learning just like you all. This is about us winning the money game because they are giving us experts. So with Money Max, these are the tax reduction strategies. This is the instant pay raise strategy. I love this instant pay raise. Like if you're a W-2 employee, what if you could get a $300 to $600 raise on your job, more money in your check without having to ask your boss? Well, you work with our experts and they'll show you how much of an instant pay raise you can get. Stop overpaying that refund. Everybody's so excited. Yeah, I got my refund. Well, that's crazy. That just means that you've overpaid the government. You've allowed them to have control of your money all year long and give it back to you without interest. Like, who would you do that to? Like, if you went to a store and you bought a suit, well, ladies, you bought some shoes, right? And then you went home and you saw that they charged you too much. What would you do? You immediately will go back to the store and say, you overcharged me. I want my money when? Now. But nobody teaches you to do that with taxes. So with taxes, you overpay. Let the government have your money all year. And then you be happy with a refund. So they take the money and then they make interest off of it and just give you back that part that you overplayed. Well, we're going to stop that madness and say, I want my money now. So the experts at Money Max are going to show you how to get your money right now. Then we have Credit Max. Again, this is a powerful concept. We're talking about increasing your credit scores, 50 to 150 points on average. And what does that mean? An average of like about 2 to 6 months, right? Increasing your credit score. Credit is tied to everything these days. It's tied to insurance rates. Of course, it's tied to your car payment and your mortgage payment. And so credit, the higher our credit score, the lower the cost that we have to pay for the money that we borrow. So when your credit score goes up, the amount of money that you pay comes down. And what happens? That's cash flow. That's more money back into your household than with the banks. So what I love about this whole financial membership is it doesn't just cover you. It's for you and your spouse, you and your partner, if you all live together. One membership covers both people in your household. Isn't that awesome? So I love that credit restoration piece, because your credit is tied to your ability to build wealth. So again, the higher credit score, shift that money back to you away from the banks. And then remember how we talked about the debt elimination strategies, how your debt is a big hindrance to your wealth building. Well, we have Equity Max. So in this system, imagine this. If you have debt, like when this was presented to me and I saw, dang, how did I let myself get into all these credit cards and all these loans? Imagine being able to pay off everything you own, like your house payment, your car payment, medical bills, student loans, credit cards, personal loans. Imagine being able to get out of debt, of all of that, in 1/2 to 1/3 of the time, including your mortgage, without paying any more money than you're paying right now. Y'all want that blueprint? Well, Equity Max gives you that blueprint. So you don't have to figure out, is it the highest balance I need to pay off first? Is it the highest interest rate? You put all of your debts into the computer system. The computer knows. It's smarter than you. It does a calculation to figure out how much you have to pay without spending any new money now, each and every month, how to pay this off so that you're out of debt in record time. It emails you how to pay everything each month. Okay. You get the email with the strategy and everything laid out for you, this monthly action plan. That's going to get you out of debt in record time, like saving hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's real exciting. So now that you're getting out of debt, let's say in 7 years instead of 23 years, you're reclaiming your life. I was so excited to pay off Capital One. My Capital One was like at one point $8,000. I let my Walmart card get up to $3,000. That's why I'm so glad to be in this energy of these financial principles. I got that stuff is gone. That's money reclaimed back to me. That's cash flow. And now I'm taking that money and guess what I'm doing with it? So I eliminated that debt, right? I'm so excited. I shifted that income back to me. What do you think I'm going to do with it? Well, now that I am learning to play the money game to win, let's go over here to the wealth generation strategy. See, I could put some more clothes in that closet. I put some more shoes in my closet. I could go and buy some nice shiny things, but I'm learning to think like wealthy people do now. I want to take my money and have it making more money. So now our wealth experts are going to show you how to save, grow, and protect your money. Listen to this, y'all. This is the big one. Tax-free. See, somebody talked to you about the IRA and that's tax deferred. Tax deferred has nothing on tax free, but nobody's telling you how to get into a wealth accumulation vehicle and get that money out without paying any tax, like zero. But we got a way. That's what I'm telling you. These are like secrets that the banks and the wealthy have hidden for you for years that MWR Financial is now laying out. And listen to this. When we talk about our wealth generation strategies, there's no risk of loss. And that's huge because what has just happened in the market? One day, 20% drop not too long ago, right? 20%. People's 401ks are now no 01ks. But if you had your money in a PRA, which stands for a private reserve account that you'll be introduced to by our wealth generation experts, and you learn to align your wealth and your money like the Rockefellers do, well, then you could make zero your hero. What do I mean by that? When everybody else is losing money, guess what? The lowest you can go is zero. So everybody else lost, but you just maintain steady. But when everybody else was moving up, you can move up too. But you will never, ever, ever lose money. No way for it ever to happen. So I love that. Nobody is talking about that. MWR is talking about this to all of us. So now your money grows and works for you and allows you to be the bank. That's why I'm so excited. It allows you to be the bank. I have this book. No, my father, I gave it to my father. It says, what will the Rockefellers do? And in that book, what would the Rockefellers do? I subscribe to the service, Wealth Factory. It talks about the PRA and how the Rockefellers and people in the know, when a person is born into their family, they set up this strategy for them for the day that they're born. They do lots of creative things with their private reserve accounts, buying cars out of their private reserve accounts, buying homes out of their private reserve accounts, letting them, you can now become the bank. It's amazing, amazing concept. But let me keep moving on for sake of time, guys. All right. So now as we round third, let's talk about this business income. Because by owning an MWR Financial business, you can make wealth real by increasing your income one digit at a time. It doesn't matter if you want to have 4 digits in earning, 5 digits, 6 or 7. I'm going for that 7. But let me just kind of quickly tell you how to make the business income, because we get paid 10 different ways. If you decide, the choice is yours. If you decide to get on the business income side of this with us, we get paid 10 different ways, but let's just focus on 3. I want you to look down here at the daily guaranteed income. This is what really got me when I saw this, when Terrence Hawkins brought this to me. And I was like, okay, I'm a busy entrepreneur. I got to thrive in business. But if nothing else, this membership, I need everything in this financial membership. And then I thought, I know so many networkers who've made a lot of money but don't have a lot of money. I need to tell some more people about this. And why wouldn't I position myself to get paid? So I aligned with the company and added this into my portfolio. And then when I saw this daily guaranteed income, y'all, every day at 5 o'clock, we get dings on our phone. And it's the money that we've made for that day, right? In our daily guaranteed. So guaranteed means you're going to get that for sure. So it's a top off income, meaning you can make more, but you will never go underneath of this daily guarantee. So if you look right here, the thing that really excited me, now the daily guarantee starts at $5 a day. So 5 times 30 is 150. So just having introduced 3 other people to the business income model, you got $150 every month. But look at the second column here, second row. This is so significant. It's highlighted in green. You can, with just a team of 12 people, you refer 3. Then let's say the rest of the other 9 come from those 3, sharing it with 3 others, and me, the other people you're working with, there's a placement feature. So maybe your upline, whoever helps to place some of those people on your team, doesn't matter. You've got 12. Now you're at $20 in guaranteed income a day. That's $600 a month. Now, if you just stop there, it's a small team, just 12. Maybe you only got 3 of those 12, but every day you're getting $20 every single day. First, second, third, fourth of the month, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th of the month, every day guaranteed. What would you do with the extra $600? Imagine if you stop there and put that into a private reserve account. Oh my gosh, how fast that money could grow and build. But it doesn't stop there, because the daily guarantee goes all the way up to $1,000 a day. So when Terrence showed that to me, I got really excited because I got a big vision. I'm like, what? $1,000 a day, $30,000 a month in extra residual income? And then I talked to Brian House, the CEO, and he was like, well, if you're at a daily guarantee of $1,000 every day, Bunmi, your income is going to be more like $50,000 a month, because you got to add in the bonuses. And so I want y'all to see what the bonuses are about right here. Let's look at a 6-figure residual income strategy for you, because maybe you're not, thinking $1 million. Maybe you're just like, okay, how do I make an extra, $10,000 a month? I love that it doesn't take a gazillion people in this model to make a lot of money. When Brian House, the CEO, set this up, he said, I'm going to give 80% back to the field. See, this is ministry for him. He's already had 4 multi-million businesses, built them very successfully. He's set. But he has a heart that's as good as gold. And it's all about helping the average person now to win this money game. So when he created this model, he said, we're going to pay out 80% back to the field. We're going to front end load people with money. Some companies have front end loaded people with products that they got still in their garage. But this is front end loading you with money. Just 12 people. Now you got $600 a month. But now you can have a 6-figure monthly income. Excuse me. That's good. You can do that too. But you can have a 6-figure annual income with just a team of 584 people. And I'm telling you guys, even if you've never had that many people on your team, and I've had teams of over 5,000, and it took me, my first time I ever made 6 figures. Before that, I was real broke and struggling, right? Then I got into a financial business like this, very, very similar. And I got up to, my income was over $15,000 every single month. But it took over 5,000 people to make that happen. Here, with just 10%, y'all. So if you took my numbers and just discounted them 90%, here you've got, which is 584 QFDs, qualified financial directors, people on your team. You're at a guaranteed $200 a day. That's $6,000 a month. But then when you're at that level, you're going to get another $2,500 in the presidential bonuses, and then another $3,000 in the luxury vehicle club bonus. Now we're being smart. We're doing our money like the wealthy. So you're not going to go and spend that money on a car. You're going to know how to take that money and have it to make more money, right? But they're going to still give it to you. So what does that total? That totals a monthly income of $11,500 or $138,000 in extra income. You may not even have left your job. This is $138,000 in extra income to you with a team of just 584 people. You're not out there by yourself. You're part of a movement. You're part of the momentum. You're part of our winning team. We're working together. We're inspiring you. We're helping you. We're talking to people for you. And we're helping to drive you to this success right here of $138,000 a year coming to you with a small team of that size, right? So there are more ways to get paid. I mean, there's paycheck matches and coding bonuses and presidential bonus matches, and you make money when people are just customers, so you make money from that. So there's 10 different ways to get paid, but I wanted to show you because I know people always ask, how do I get to six figures? I just showed you the strategy right there. So what have we just learned? You've learned about the one company that's going to help you to achieve two objectives, your current lifestyle that you want and your future lifestyle. That's giving you 3 solutions that you need in order to overcome those 4 financial challenges that are part of this game that you are playing. It's not that you might play. When did I say you entered into this game? We entered into this game the day that we were born. And so I know you're feeling it. More people than ever right now are feeling these 4 challenges. You know, I've been telling people for years, you make hay while the sun is shining. You put something in place when you don't need it. So when the rainy day comes, like, you're set. It's raining on a lot of people right now. And a lot of people didn't prepare ahead of time. But hey, look, it's okay. Better late than never, right? That's what we're talking about. All about preparation. And so listen to how much value is in this membership. Just the membership only, guys, is only $79.95. Remember, we said if you go to financial experts, they're going to at least charge you $250 an hour. But this is only $79 for everything we talked about, for all this expert advice, and then the blueprint and the real world application to make it just not head knowledge, but to make it real for you. There's no setup fees. There's no contracts. And listen to this. This is what Mr. House did to make this like a no-brainer. He instituted Get 3 and yours is free. So even as a customer, you can refer 3 people to this membership. Your credit goes up. You got a testimony. You know, they look at your last 3 years' taxes and review them and save you money, more money coming back to you, whatever it may be from the experts. And you tell somebody and they say, oh, I need that too. And you refer them. As long as you have 3 or more referred, even if you're just a customer, that $79 is going to go away. Isn't that huge? So you don't even have to pay that $79 once you just open your mouth a little bit and tell some people, okay? But then if you want the business side, it's still so incredibly affordable. To get the business and the membership, it's a one-time $228, only $228 for a business of this caliber. We should be paying thousands. And then the monthly is just $119 per month. You just add on $40 for the business to that membership. But remember, you're going to refer 3 customers. That $79 is going to go away, so you're only paying $40. And then everything can be covered by your instant pay raise. So remember that instant pay raise strategy. Most people on average, they get between $300 and $600 a month in their instant pay raise. So now your instant pay raise can cover the cost of your business. Is that good? Is that great? Isn't that phenomenal? And so the business and the membership includes your business center. That's your marketing center and back office and all that online. Marketing materials, your websites, capture system, your training, unlimited support from the company and from our team or whoever shared this with you. It includes your membership and the 3 solutions you need to succeed: cash flow management, business income, investment income, and all the experts, guys. I'm telling you. And then one last thing. the guarantee of success. So you see, the other thing that Brian House did to make this a no-brainer. I don't understand why anybody would walk away from this, because you get a guarantee. If you follow the plan of action that's all laid out for you, we got this roadmap. If you follow the plan of action and the strategies that we talked about today and the experts are not able to save or make you more money than it cost you in your first 30 days, they're going to give you all your money back, a full refund. So it's no risk, because you get to get all of your money back if you follow the plan of action. And we can't save or make you, the experts can't save or make you more money than you spent in your first 30 days. That right there is a no-brainer. So at this point, if it were me and I wasn't already in, I'd be saying, hey, I'm in. I can't navigate this thing on my own. I need these strategies. I need these experts. I'm playing this game to win. When I was little, I used to play I Declare War and I wanted to win. I used to play Uno and I wanted to win. Monopoly, I wanted to win. Why wouldn't I want to win at the money game, the real life? So you're either going to be a 1, 2, or 3 at this point, right? If you're a 3, and everybody has the right to make their decision, you just got to live with whatever decision you make, you're saying, hey, I'm out. Maybe you're saying, I know all that. I'm doing all that. Make all the money I want to make, and I'm not thinking about nobody else. Okay, fine. You can exit the game, and it's okay. Everybody's vision isn't the same. If you're number 3 today, you're saying, I'm out. Now, you're number 2. I want you to text the number 2 to the person who invited you to this presentation. You're number 2 if you're saying, man, I know if nothing else, I just want this membership. $79, and it can be free, but just referring 3, I need this. I know other people need this. No contracts, no fees. Okay, I'm in it. And it includes my spouse. So text the number 2 to the person who shared this with you if you just want the membership. Now, you are 1, and I want you to text the words, I'm in, and text the number 1 to the person who referred you. If you're saying, hey, look, I need everything. I know I need this membership, and I want the business income. I want to put myself in that category of earning money the best way, because Jim Rohn told me profits are better than wages. I love this guaranteed income, Bunmi. I love it's a movement. I love there's momentum. I love there's an awesome team. You're going to help me. There's people to help me. So if you want the business income, if you want to do something great and special with your life like we're doing, then you're going to text the number 1 to the person who referred you here. And let me be the first to say, welcome to the MWR family, guys. We are going to show you how to win this money game in a big way, giving you experts to do it. And so if my technology works right, and I'm going to get my business partner, Dr. Daryl Keck, to unmute. And I just want him to share real quick and to help to close us out. But I want to show you all something. Hopefully this screen share, works correctly. I just want to show you a couple of testimonials. Go to Facebook, not right now, but I want you to go to Facebook, and I want you to put in MWR Financial testimonies, okay? Because facts tell, but stories sell. Look at this testimony from Jeff Trills. And excuse me, I'm trying to X out these things right here. He said, I can't believe that I'm at $3,000 in daily guaranteed monthly income. He achieved the $1,250 luxury car bonus a month, getting $1,000 a month in the presidential income. I just want to show y'all that this works. So now that's $5,250 in true monthly residual income for him after just 5 months of working the business. Just 5 months. That's a great extra income for him. So that's a testimony. And the guy, I'm telling you, oh my gosh, y'all got to definitely follow Jeff Trills. He's amazing. Gets some great value online. But let's look at this testimony. What about on the credit side? So this is Zavray, right? Look at what happened for his credit. From 629 to 752 because of Credit Max, because of this financial membership where you get it all. And this is one of the pieces that he used. His credit score went from 629 to 752. And what did it do? He said, my wife and I are now able to shift and save over $450 monthly back into our household. Guys, we're talking about real life people applying what you just heard about and it becoming real in their life. And the final testimony. So this is a young lady who, when she was introduced by Kimberly Poe, she had gotten a tax bill, and she said, you need to take this tax bill to our experts. The IRS has sent her like a $1,500 bill to be paid. So she joined up with the membership, went to the experts. The experts reviewed her last 3 years' taxes, and she saw all of the deductions that her tax preparer had missed that she deserved. Her taxes were redone, and then that brought more money back into her household. They missed a $600 state refund, and she had overpaid in some other areas, and they got that money back for her. That's the power of income shifting. Don't leave your money with the government. Get it back. So there are lots of other testimonies there, but go and join that group, MWR Financial Testimonies, or get whoever shared this with you to put you into that group. So Dr. Daryl Keck, I want you to unmute and just close us out. What do you have for us this afternoon, Dr. Daryl?
One thing, am I coming in clearly?
Loud and clear.
All right. Hey, guys, let's give Bunmi a hand for giving such a great presentation.
Thank you.
She was on fire. She's like the Energizer Bunny. I call her that because she's always doing something, always helping people, guys. Great information we have here. Now, she's already talked about whether you want to be a 1 or 2 or 3. So you got to decide that. Some people might want to be a 1, but they might want to do the 2-step. So it depends on what you want to do. But this great information, you got to get back with the person that got you on this call. If you don't know who that was, give us a call, inbox us, so we can help you find that person. But this information is something you can't sit by and watch what's going on. Things were not going good before, but over 70% of people were living paycheck to paycheck. But now you have people out here that's in worse condition because they was living paycheck to paycheck. Guess what's going on there with no paycheck? I'll let you figure that one out. We don't want people to be in the same situation they should have been in already. With what's going on now, people thought it could never happen. So we want to go ahead and make a difference. We want to ask for more information if you're not sure what you want to do. Don't let this information pass you by. You want to share with other people, but don't let it pass you by and say, well, I'm not ready. I don't have any money. Guys, we have a plan for everybody. You may not have any money. You got to have a plan. Your plan can get you from where you are to where you need to be. So don't get caught up and say, I don't have enough money. Call us. We have a solution for all situations, guys. So you are determined whether you want to do something or not. But you want to make sure you at least get back with the person that told you about this to get more information. If you know you're ready, go ahead and come on, join us. If you say, well, I don't have to hold $200-something, I want the membership and the business. Guys, we have a 2-step program called the person that got you in to get you on this call, and we'll go over that part with you. You want to start somewhere. So you would start with the membership, even if you don't have the money for the business. We're going to make things work out for you, but we're creating all these people that's going to be 6-figure earners, millionaires. So make sure you tell people about this and make sure you come on board, because you should be sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. We want to leave generational wealth. We at least want to be able to pay our own burial. So many people don't even have that. That's another line that we could talk about. But you want to make sure that you get started somewhere. And with our membership, guess what? You could become a millionaire without membership. Find out how we do that. I repeat that. Our membership can make you a millionaire. But if you want guaranteed income, if you need some extra money, if you don't have the retirement you want to have, if you don't have any money for a rainy day, guys, not only is it raining right now, it's lightning, hail, and everything is coming down right now. Everything is hitting you. Were you prepared? I'll say that again. Were you fully prepared? Most people can say no because statistics show that they were not ready. So again, get back with the person that invited you. If you don't know who invited you, call Bunmi at 443-864-9440 or myself, Dr. Daryl Keck, at telephone number 336-549-6389. Repeat that again, 443-864-9440 or 336-549-6389. I think I messed up that number, but anyway, get us on Facebook, guys. And again, we're going to be back here at 7:30. So come back and bring some people with you. If you need to be partnered up in this business, get your partner and say, hey, I like this right here. I want to partner up. You need to get your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mom, your dad, your cousin. Bring them back at 7:30 so they can see what's going on. And so they can make their self-decision. If you try to go back and tell them what you just heard, I promise you, you will mess it up. That's a promise. So, guys, thank you for coming. We are glad you came. And come back at 7:30 p.m. today. Bring some people with you. Come back, take some more notes. Look up some of the information. Get back with the person that you want to get signed up with. And if you're ready, go ahead and get started. So you can come back at 7:30, have people, and start making money then. So thank you so very much.
Thank you, Dr. Daryl. Remember, guys, it's in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. And with that, we'll see you back at 7:30. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you. Bye-bye. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining. I had two screens going here. And so those of you who are watching on the StreamYard platform, this was being streamed to Facebook. I have to make sure we connected there. I think I did. And streamed to YouTube as well. So there will be a link if you want to revisit this and share this with somebody else. You can run it as a watch party on Facebook or share to somebody's inbox or just review it yourself. But again, we'll be back at 7:30. Love to have you back if you need another listen, and definitely tell some other people and bring them back with you. It's just going to be on the same link, makewealthreal4u.com. I'm going to type it in here so you can see it. That's the number 4 and the letter U, makewealthreal4u.com. All right, guys. Let me make sure I post it up there so you all can. I don't know. I was trying to post it. Oh, there we go. makewealthreal4u.com. See you at 7:30 and welcome to the team. Bye-bye.